Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the counter, Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
They go right back to Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 9 yards to pick up there, and they only need 3 more now on 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
3rd down give to Hall. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Play action, Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed a linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll run for it with Hall. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Quincy Williams making the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Tua off the play fake. Headed out right. He can run it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. Handoff running left, A-Chain. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Turbo 1, high, turbo 1. Hey, go. 20 TX. Get set. Ready, Jeff?
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll go down here at the 16. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Go ahead.
Receiver in motion, going left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. There's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Right. All right, fellas, listen up. Number 2, ice jab. Ice jab.
Trying for it, it's Achane. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Off play action, it's Fields. He rolls to his right. That's caught. He finds Allen Lazard. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He'll get this complete to Lazard. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. He has the New York touchdown. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Washington now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
2nd down carry for Achan. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. It was Andre Sisco who hauled him down there. 2nd and 6 coming up here. 2 now from the gun. Has a man, it's Achan. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Watson Oscar. Out.
Achan on the inside give. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Achan.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 11. Achan reels it in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Hey, Watson Oscar.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins with a nice 3rd and inches.
Turbo 3, kick. Turbo 3, kick. Ready, set.
Trying to pick it up here with Achan. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and you get what you need.
Tua out of the pistol. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here's Achan running right. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. They'll run. It's Achan. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Devon Achan with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Sanders all set to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
You got here we go. You good. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Oh, it's an interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins are going to take over after the interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. A-Chain running to the right. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready, shot.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's brought in by Westbrook-Ikhine. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Go ahead.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
All right, fellas, listen up. Get set. Out.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. Intercepted in the end zone. Sauce Gardner with the INT.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go. Hey, never mind. Monday. All right.
Back to throw it. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Washington now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Turbo 1, high. All right. Hey, long.
Here's a chain up the middle. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Here's Tua. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
20 TX. Step.
H.N., a first down carry. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Get set. Out.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's a handoff for A-Chain. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Good.
Man in motion here. From the 32. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And that'll bring up 4th down. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It's Johnny on the spot. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out.
Xavier Gibson on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback. but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Will McDonald there on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, hit it. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hit.
From the 29. Able to find Achan. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Boy, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Here we go. Easy. West right there. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Finds a seam down the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Jump. What's right? Hey, Ken. Up. Right.
1st down throw for Fields. He'll get this complete to Lazard. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Hey, Ken.
Fields on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Gator. And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Achan. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Sending a receiver left. HN again on 2nd. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Get set. Go ahead. Let's go.
So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Jim. Ready, set.
They go play action with Tonga Vailoa. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Jets have some new life in the 4th. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Hall running between the tackles. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
EQ. Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Hey,
Off play action. It's Fields. The back grabs it. And that's a New York touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Turbo 1 hard. Turbo 1 hard. Solo left Zion. Hut.
Achan gets it. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Offense up to the line fast.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Tua off the play fake. He lofts it deep left. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
Hey, get set.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Watch it, Oscar. Set.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. They did it! He made the interception! And the Jets have some new life in the fourth.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. You're good.
Coming right is Hall. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets come through to tie it in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Washington now to return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Watch it, Oscar. Ready.
They run. It's Achane. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Looking to throw. He's on the move. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And it'll be Jets football.
Here we go. Right.
Fields on 1st down. Wilson on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Go.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Through the 2nd level at the 40. The 30. The 10. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead to 7. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Washington now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Head.
Tua now from the gun. Achane reels it in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins trail by 8. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready. Out.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Buys time, rolling right. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Solo left Zion. Set.
Setting up to pass. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Go ahead.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Get set. Ready, set.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
Intercepted by the Jets. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Out, let's go. Get high.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Get high.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Get high.
3rd down give to Hall. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He takes this in on his side of midfield, and he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a punt of 47 yards, and it'll be Dolphins football. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
They're right here. 20, TX.
He'll look to throw it. Getting out to his left. Need this to force overtime. And the hit separates the football, and that is what ends this game. What a play! So it's a road win for the Jets. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Miami.